do? What do I do with my
I know,
hands?
I've never
Where do
been
I
in this
go?
room before.
Oh, no worry, no fear.
So you had a big role, big shoes to fill, as always, with Carlton out.
Yeah.
Didn't look like you missed a beat out there, so just take us through how the game went for you and what you're able to do.
Yeah, just had a really good week of preparation, met with a lot of our coaches, and got comfortable with the game plan. And for me, it was a good week of preparation. The thing that I've been doing in the past is thinking a lot when I'm out there. And so if I go out there and think, then what's the point in preparing? So I just went out there, wasn't thinking, just playing.
You got reps with the ones during training camp, and a lot of times we saw you going up against Mike Evans. I mean, talk about getting thrown into the fire. I guess how did that prepare you for this opportunity, going up against a guy that, as we saw yesterday, he went off?
No, it's huge going up against Mike and CG and a lot of those guys, and Baker and Kyle competing all camps, so we're going to get their best every day, and that just prepares me. It makes me know that the best competition is in practice, so when I go out there on game day, it should be a little bit easier than what it is every day in practice, so that's nice.
You never know when your number's going to be called, and you get the start this week. Did it almost feel like a culmination of everything that you did in training camp, the work you put in, and to get this moment and play very well in it?
I mean, sure, yeah. I knew that at some point in the season I was going to have to step up and become a starter. And so if you would have told me that it was going to happen in week 2 in the offseason, I would have shook my head like, no way. But that's the game of football. Anything's going to happen, so you have to be ready at all times. And I got my name called up, and I was ready to go.
Can you speak on the defense closing the game out with those 2 big plays at the end? I mean, especially the Shaq pick 6. Everyone was going wild when he reached the end zone.
It was absolutely incredible, especially for him and everything that's going on. I mean, you wouldn't want that to happen. Talk about like divine intervention. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. But that just speaks to the defense as a whole. I mean, we play the fourth quarter the same way we do the first quarter. We're just going to come out and keep firing. We don't get tired. We've been in this Tampa heat. We know what it's like. We're conditioned. We're ready. And, we're very excited moving forward.
That game could have gone the whole other direction. I mean, there were some explosives given up in the first quarter, and you know what type of quarterback that is. So, I mean, it really could have gone the other way when you're looking at a 3-point ball game there. Just what was the attitude like on the sideline? What was the dialogue like as you guys were getting ready to go back out there?
I mean, no panic at all. We knew what we wanted to do, and we know, how to go out and do it. So to me, I mean, that last drive was no different than the first drive. I was just going to go out there and play football, trust what I see on film. We know they have talent, and we know how to stop that. So for us, it's just staying calm, not letting the moment get too big, and just playing our brand of football.
Where are you at from a confidence standpoint, especially after getting the start, or even going into it? How are you feeling?
I feel absolutely, I'm amazing confidence-wise, especially going in. I knew this was a big game for me, that I just put pressure on myself to say, your career could go one of 2 ways, and this game is a really defining moment for me, especially being the first starter of my second year. So I just took it and I ran with it. And, me athletically, I always think of myself as being, bigger, faster, and stronger than any receiver that I'll ever line up against. And this game, it was just truly just believing that and just knowing that at the end of the day, it's me versus them, and I'm going to bet on myself every time.
Has it been like that through your career? Because, I mean, you're physically extraordinarily gifted. Like, you just don't have many guys that are as tall as you are and as fast as you are. Has the confidence been the thing, I guess, maybe that's kind of kept you in check throughout your career or even held you back?
Yeah, sure, there have been times in my career where my confidence is, I felt like I'm on top of the world and nothing can, slow me down. And then there's times when you go into those pits and you're wondering, like, everything just turns into water and your grasp it slips right through. So for me, it's just trying to find, consistency in all of that. I'm okay with being consistent. I'm not okay with being confident one week and not confident the other week. And so trying to find that medium and manage my way through all that is really what's helping me now to just boom in confidence and have it actually stick.
Zyon, do you know anybody on the Eagles?
Yeah, and related to somebody.
What's the talk this week? I mean, it's so unique, right, that both of you would make it to the NFL to begin with. I can't imagine what that's like, for parents, how prideful this Monday night. How special will it be to compete? You won't be on the field at the same time,
Yeah.
But still.
No, it's absolutely incredible. This is the thing that we were dreaming of when we were, in elementary school and middle school, and we both want to play football. And growing up, our favorite team was the Eagles, and him having a chance to play for the Eagles, and us going head to head, per se, the phone calls are definitely hilarious. I'm sure the banter around his locker room is the same as mine. Like, twins are going to reunite, and it's a big night for the McCollum family for sure.
And on Monday Night Football on top of that, right?
Exactly, prime time. You wouldn't want any better date.
What's it like then with your parents? Like how?
My mom, she has a jersey that's split that has Bucs on the front and Eagles on the back.
Smart woman.
And so she's not going to be picking sides at all, but she's definitely supporting for both of us.
And regardless, I mean, like she's gonna walk away a winner no matter what.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's going to be, I knowing her and, her emotion, she's just going to be flooding with tears
Oh, really?
by the time, just warming up. And I'm sure throughout the game, she's definitely going to take a chance to just take a deep breath and take it all in and, realize, it was just the three of us, all the way growing up. And for her to see, her two boys grow up in front of her and blossom, I know it's surreal for her.
I was gonna say, just what has it meant? I mean, to be able to see both of your sons like realize a dream that happens for so few people, right? Like you've got to work so incredibly hard to do that.
Definitely, and she worked, super, super hard to put us in that position, being a single mom and raising two twins and us having dreams and aspirations and her all alone just, wondering what can she do to get us in this position. And, she instilled a lot of values in us that caused us to kind of, learn and teach ourselves. And us growing up, we just want to return the favor to her and really just, let her know how much it really means to us for her to just always be there for us unconditionally.
So much sacrifice for single moms.
Yes, so much. It's amazing.
Are you able to watch his games? Like, you go back on tape, like how much of a critic are you guys of each other? He's made plays, right? Already.
Oh, yeah.
So what's
Yeah,
that
we'll
like?
watch film with each other sometimes. A lot of times, he'll pull up the film on his thing and he'll tell me, hey, man, you had a really good game, but, you got to stay on your feet on this play. You can't let them get behind you on that play. So we're each other's biggest critics for sure. I mean, we're always going to tell each other, the good that we did 100%, but exactly, we got to be honest. If we're not honest, then we're just going to be lying and ignorant, and we don't want that, so.
This is, this team was in the Super Bowl a year ago. This is, you guys are 2-0. But for your defense, which has been together for a while and been great, a lot of these guys won a Super Bowl. How are you taking this? Is this like the greatest challenge? Like, okay, we get to go against the best now.
Oh, man, it's like these are the games that you circle, in the offseason and that you just want to play. And us being 2-0, it's a different type of confidence boost, of course, if you were 1-1 or 0-2. And so us being 2-0 going into a big game like this in prime time on Monday night, I mean, I can't help but smile and just want to attack this week, crazy, despite everything that's going on around us, we're tunnel vision and we're focused and we're going to try to knock these guys off.
Thanks so much.
All right, thanks.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.